Good morning. It is September 3rd, 2024, Tuesday. Wow, I need more of this. Welcome to Hanging with Uncle. I'm Gene. So, yesterday was Labor Day, and I want to talk about that for a minute because we have to remember what these holidays actually mean, right? So, Labor Day is pretty self explanatory, in my opinion. It is a day to celebrate workers, laborers, the people who perform and provide services for us. For example, if you go to your doctor's office and you got to go into the restroom, it's got to be clean, right? Somebody cleans that, a worker, all right? And even our civil servants, people who work for the government, whether it be federal, state, county, municipal, it doesn't matter. They also labor. You ask a public safety servant, a police or fire, and ask them if they don't labor on their jobs. But which is a whole nother conversation because anyone who's seen thinks everything has to be privatized, their bread ain't baked. You know, they've got screen doors on their submarine. But I want to kind of compare and contrast what Labor Day looks like on the campaign trail and then what it means to me. So I noticed, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz out on the campaign trail celebrating labors, celebrating unions, celebrating workers. And it's important to know what unions have done for us. And then you'll understand why, the rich, the 1%, are against unions. Labor unions gave us regulations, collective bargaining. Through collective bargaining, we have a system of equity in place where we have a 40-hour work week. We have defined what's part-time, what's full-time, who is entitled to benefits. When I say benefits, I mean medical, dental, that kind of stuff. And if we privatize those jobs, those protections go away. So that's just a huge reason why I support unions and not privatizing things. Unions have also given us overtime. Unions have given us holidays, vacations, things where we get paid for not having to be there. So again, personally, I was in the workforce 40 years before I retired, and I worked 2 jobs for about 30 of those 40 years. So a lot of those jobs were spent in civil service. I'm actually a member in good standing of AFSCME retirees. And AFSCME is an acronym. It stands for the Association of Federal, State, County, and Municipal Employees, AFSCME. Unions are responsible for child labor laws. So, these robber barons can't take kids and throw them in the coal mines and say, go to work and make money for me, which I find it really interesting because I love when employers want to call people lazy and say, oh, they just don't want to work. People are tired of being exploited. They're not tired of working. People are tired of, do for me, oh, you don't like these working conditions, too bad. You're stuck here at this job, or leave, and there's somebody else I'll take advantage of because they're lined up at the door waiting to take your place. That's what unions protect against. Because remember, in the workforce, it is not who gets priority. Is it labor? Is it employees? Is it owners, business owners? It's symbiotic. Employers can't have a business unless they're employees to work it. They need those employees. Employees can't earn a living unless there's an employer willing to pay them to do a job. So it's symbiotic. The scales need to be right here. We can't do this to the scales in the workforce and talk about, well, who cares about fairness? Fairness. Life isn't fair. I don't care about fairness. Don't talk to me about fairness. Well, that's what you have, and that's what unions provide. Love to know your opinions on that. But now I also want to contrast what I see, because I think a lot of people are clueless. They are sheep. They just follow what they see. So, for example, in my neighborhood, there's American flags all over the place. And there's flag etiquette. The flag is, there's a link below on flag etiquette in the description box, okay? But number one, the biggest takeaway for me is the American flag is not to be used as an article of clothing or a decorative piece like Cadet Bonespurs' recent grift. He's selling charcuterie boards, but he's got his name on it with the American flag. He throws his name on the American flag and tries to sell the American flag because it has his name on it. That is desecrating the flag. So if you're a true patriot and concerned about your flag, look in the description below and look at how to take care of it. So, that's my point. That's what I have to say today. That's what I've noticed, and I'll leave it there. So, I'm Gene. Thank you for hanging with Uncle. Please hit that subscribe button and help us grow our channel. Hit that like button and also hit that notification bell so you know whenever we go live and put new information out there. So be kind to one another. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. And I will